Today we will show you the city and urbanism through the perspective of driver who lives in southeastern Europe. Let's check it out. You can actually use this over here, as you can see, and this is actually illegal, but you can just put it over here and the car makes ding 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 ding, but you can just put it over here and you trick the system, you know, so it's like very suitable. You can find it for like €0.50. It's very decent, you can use it. And yeah, also tell your kids, hey, you know what, you don't have to use a seatbelt, you can just put this on, it's safeless. No, because daddy drives the best and no one drives like daddy, you know. So you turn on the car, you make sure you do a lot of gas, and then you go backwards by not looking at anyone, you know.
Keep watching and we guarantee that you will find this video relatable regardless where you live. Let us convince you that we can make our cities more sustainable through a process called demachoism.
There is a grandma over there passing by. I will try to go over here but I'm gonna try to... No, look. No one cares for the grandma. No one cares for the grandma with the walking stick. Because grandma. Who needs grandmas? By the way, they're just using our pension fund.
Now, this kind of attitude is very bad for the environment and for the social aspect of the city, because it resembles a reflection of unsustainable city design and poor public transport. Therefore, we can openly say that higher the number of these kind of people, higher and more intense the urban issues are. So how can we improve the city and make it more socially and environmentally sustainable?
So you play music to the max. Loud, you have to play loud because everyone should know that you're in the hood. So you don't give a fuck for anyone here living, you just have to be loud and you're chilling, you know. If there's kids passing by, you have to just stop and tell them, hey kids, get the fuck out of here.
Therefore, our question is, can we change the city by converting this type of macho guys into a caring citizen? Our answer is yes, and we believe that we can do that through our plan called the machoism process.
Stop, and here is just survival. Who gets first, you know, there is no rule right hand, you just have to go, in the car. This is your capsule, this is your authority, your freedom, everything and anything. Here, traffic light, maybe I will get the green wave. It often happens. Green wave is when you get all the green lights in a row, and it happens again. Look, you just fly, man. You just fly. This is it.
Well, the machoism process is very challenging because it predominantly means slowing down the cars, narrowing down the streets, and paying more attention to the others. Things that the macho perceives as limitation of his own personal freedom. So, in order to reshape this entity, we will have to understand the origins of the macho and use his negative energy as a tool for making a better city.
Even though it's getting very stuffy and everyone... Now what is very interesting, you know how you know you're macho and how things are happening? Every car, there is one guy in the car. One guy in the car. Every car has only one passenger and it's guy. Sometimes it's a woman, okay?
Well, if we analyze the demographics and the history of the macho, we'll see that all our cities are simply full with macho men who are empowered by the traditional patriarchy and the powerful engines of the cars. This makes those machos into macho douchebags guys like this one over here. Unfortunately, this macho douchebag guy shapes the public opinion by just being loud.
He's cutting of course they're cutting the lane. Look, there is no blinker. There is no blinker. Do they go right or left? I don't do the same. You don't give suggestions to people where you're gonna move or pre-planning your route. No. That's like, that's for softy, very soft douchebag. Look. No blinker, just right, and they stop here. Corn and very risky, but you know, we macho people, risky life is what we want. Green. Oh, look, on yellow, on red. There you go through.
Well, this is how our plan works. So the main objective should be to lure some of these macho douchebags out of their vehicles and confront them with those who will remain faithful to their cars. The easiest way to do so is to reduce the number of vehicles with one passenger by offering efficient alternative methods of transport to those who travel short distances. This can be done with the following initial steps.
Driving car is what makes you man. Driving car is what makes you... I mean, let's be honest, public transport is shit, but we hope they don't update the public transport.
Step number 1. One state or any administrative unit should have united agenda or plan for growth of the mobility plan. Mobility plan should not be a political front for gaining votes. All parties should find consensus for long-term development of the mobility and public transport. In Skopje, for example, the tram plan or the rapid bus transport system and other proposals for effective public transports were not even started only because the administration changed according to the new political power in position.
What? Like we're almost 4 minutes at the same place? Officially a blinker. Okay, so now he's from Germany. And he's from Germany and he gives a blinker. You know? So he wants to be something like a modern male. Even those can be douchebags too, but he wants to be a contemporary person with hidden machoism, you know. But we, the real machos, we don't give a blinker. I don't tell them where I'm gonna go. No one needs to question me. I'm the one here that's not asking questions. No one asks me anything. Okay? Okay? Got it? Got it.
Step number 2. All tickets for the public transport should be time-based tickets and not a ride-based ticket. So any ticket you buy should offer transfer to another line within the given time limit.
These wussies with the scooters. Soft mobility, trendy, mendy. Soft mobility, shitty. Look, and now look how they're taking our liberty. And this woman as well. She's crossing, like not even looking at me. Not even paying attention to me that I am the person, the guy here to be. Oh, it's getting very stressful, very stressful, and we're still, oh my god, we're not going anywhere. We're not moving. We're going with a speed of, we're going 3 kilometers an hour. And you know why we're going 3 kilometers an hour? Because now with this soft mobility and cyclists and step scooters and walking, they're slowing us down. They're actually plotting conspiracy against us drivers, working ones, who we're all the time in the offices drinking coffees, that we can't drive our vehicles freely. Look, with the cycle, with the bicycle there. You know, they're slowing us down. And who is boosting the economy? Me. Who is putting gas every day here? Me. And I'm spending gas in standing. Public transport.
Step number 3. You should be able to buy the ticket for the ride independently at any bus stop or transport point, and you should be always able to buy it or refill it in all available paying methods. In Skopje, different tickets are available with different payment methods. This reality actually borders with discrimination.
Look at this woman. Go over her. Yeah, run her over. Run her over. Ah, no, because there were guys here. Look, she's like even pretending she's like too important.
Step number 4. Bus, tram or metro ticket should be unified with soft mobility tickets, and the city should provide multi-method transport system.
So as you can see, the final conclusion will be that all these rules and signs and marked lanes that are over here for the car drivers, those are all just kind suggestions how you should be using the traffic and how you should be acting in traffic. But to be honest, you can just drive like you want, because you know what? Remember one thing, you're the man. And if you're not the man, fuck you.
Step number 5. Safe storage spaces for bicycles and development of crucial cycling axes with full priority for soft mobility. Finally, these couple of tips are just a good starter towards making the city better. But to be honest, even though these tips look like very obvious, They're a missing part in many metropolis, not just in the small cities. In other words, to wrap up this with our sketched reflection on your right side, we can't make people to leave their cars if they perceive the public transport as big, monolith, chunky, unfunctional, dirty and expensive method of transport, which honestly can be often seen as a static entity. It is normal. If people will have to suffer, they would rather suffer with a drink, under the AC, while listening their favorite music alone in their car. But if we change the perception of the public transport as a multimodal entity that is cheap, efficient, and easy to be found everyone around you, and while you're using it you can still enjoy your coffee in your favorite coffee bar, then we have a game changer. So, thank you very much for following. Let's change the world by changing these machos and using them as advocates for the better of our cities, and see you in the next episode of Stripping Architecture. Bye bye. Good luck changing this macho guy with a public transport. Douchebag. Where are my keys?